And good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Somebody's here. Guys, sorry it took me so long. Uh, as I was going through the chow line to get some food, one of the servers, a nice little old lady. I don't mean to. I'm not disrespecting by saying that. I mean she's a nice little old lady. She was having problems getting her flags set up on her vehicle, and she wants to take the. She wants to do the convoy tomorrow. So I took my time to go over there and assist her to make sure that she's going the way she wants to go. You can see her backing up right there. I just set up those two flags for her so that she can support, so she'll be able to drive downtown with them. Uh, is that doing fine? I heard she's at the border or thereabouts. Alan, have you heard? Did she make it through? Please let me know. I'd appreciate it. I have not been live streaming, or I haven't been watching her, uh, taking care of a lot of things that I need to be doing here. So yeah, she has Charizard is good. So that does mean that she made it through the border. That was what was concerning her a lot, due to the fact that she just didn't know what was going to happen. She's not streaming now, but do you know whether or not she made it through the border? I think that was the biggest concern. Does anybody know? If you could please enlighten me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I got people pulling me all different directions. Oh, by the way, shout out to Jersey J and Jersey Jen. I just met them. They were over here by the chow hall. I just met them. Jersey told me what I could possibly do to maybe be able to live stream on my phone. He gave me a couple of different avenues. He said if I can't get any of that to work, to come and see him and Jersey Jen, and they would assist me to try to be able to live stream the way we're supposed to. It's funny because Jersey Jen says, people have been talking about you all day long, Frank. Frankie Bobby. And then Jersey J says, dude, I shouted you out. I kept getting bombarded by people asking me to shout you out on Fry TV. So I put you on Fry TV, man. I was one of the main instigators that got you out there. And I told him I appreciate him very much, and I told him that I had made it over 1,000 subscribers. He says, yeah, he says it's amazing, it's phenomenal how quickly it will go. I think she did mention about not streaming while she crossed the border. That is correct, Alan. She did state that, uh, but I didn't know whether or not she had made it there yet, because I think the biggest concern is to get through. Uh, yeah, she was. I don't know how to say it. Uh, yeah, I think she was a bit concerned in that reference. But it's good to hear. It's good to hear that she's making it down the road and doing uh, and getting back home. Somebody out here told me, man, I already missed that girl. I was like, we're all gonna go through a little bit of withdrawals for a minute. Stop for gas. Cool. Good to hear. She in Canada by now. She said it was. I don't know how far is it from New York to Ottawa, because I mean, necessarily speaking, it's 8 o'clock. She very well could have made the border already. What's up, Uncle Deuce? She could have very well made the border already if it's 2 hours to Ottawa from the border. I was under the impression that it was only an hour. She told me it was a 10-hour drive, but then again, she did it at night last time. Uh, so it was probably harder for her at nighttime. I don't know. Maybe she drove slower. Maybe she was able to drive faster today because she traveled during the day. But God be with her. and protect her and guide her and cover her. And it makes me feel better. Dude's troubles here. Okay, just kidding. Hey, Schmeck, how you doing? Good to see you back in my stream. Uh, I'm sorry to the mod request. I never got I never got that far with what I was doing. I was trying to answer all the comments, uh, at least giving them a like, thumbs up, heart. So I got all caught up in that. Next thing I knew, it was 7:15. I still hadn't grabbed dinner, and I was hungry. So I ran down. I ate from like 7:20 to about 7:35, and went over to help this lady to get the flags adjusted properly on her truck so that she would feel more secure driving down the highway. And came back to get on live because I told you guys I'd be here. Excuse me. I told you guys I'd be here approximately 7:30, 8 o'clock. And of course, as I went to get on my computer, it took all kinds of. I must have put in my password, I don't know, 25, 30 times trying to get this stupid thing to open up. And then all of a sudden it opened up. I mean, I just don't get it. It's baffling to me. She discovered her AC was running, turned to heat. Well, I didn't touch any of those buttons. All I know is that was driving her car. My butt was hot because when I turn off my vehicle, my seat warmers turn off. I have to physically turn them back on whenever I get back in, unless I do a auto start. Then they automatically start heating up at X temperature, I believe. But yeah, I was sitting in the car, man, and my butt started getting hot. And I didn't see anything on the dashboard. And then I think it went up to a high mode after we got air in her tires. And I was driving because that was her concern. That was her concern, being able to uh, smack, not looking for trouble. Yeah, I've been watching since trucks started rolling from west coast of Canada. Nice to hear, Flynn Dutchy. I heard about it. I was not closely, but I was paying attention to it when they headed out of Vancouver. I believe that's where they began. I was vaguely paying attention to it because, necessarily speaking, not trying to diss Canadians in any way, shape, or form, but I mean, it wasn't my country, and I was feeling, where's my country? It wasn't like as if I don't care about Canada right now. I'm concerned about my country and start the flow across the world, because I know right after Canada has started, Australia did something, New Zealand was doing something. I think Brazil, Venezuela, I think all of them started jumping in, and so yeah. You hope they didn't. I hope not as well. I didn't see that. I thought it said that Canada did not, but yeah, I hope they don't either. All comments don't need a reply. Just talk and say what you feel. That's why we're here. I understand that, Ray J, but I feel if I'm not doing live chat comments, I might put a comment in here every once in a while while we're talking. But while I'm talking, but whenever I get off and I go in, I've got all these notifications in my phone saying that people commented here, 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 and here. If they took that time to come to my channel and comment outside of live chat in a regular comment, I feel like it's my obligation to take my time and give it back to them, even if it's just a thumbs up and a heart. Uh, but I normally feel like at least saying thanks. Like if Ibri sent me something, I'd at least say thanks, Ibri. And I just feel like that's my yeah, I understand. I hear it. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to pull over a little bit closer so that I can hear it a little bit easier. I can hear it with my window down. I just didn't want to disturb you guys. But you guys very well know that you can hear it on another live stream, correct? Because until I get my phone going, I won't stand out here for a meeting unless it's an important meeting to come and listen to. Which most of them are. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean it disrespectfully. I just mean that you guys are important to me because you guys are here for me.
Boy, you're in for a treat.
Oh, what's he talking about?
And we're going to take a little more southern route, so it's a little warmer than this.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm standing here, or I'm sitting here in my truck right near this stage, so I can hear what's going on.
It's cold. I know you all want to get out of the cold.
Yes, Frank, you remember you're only one man. Yes, I understand. Only read what you can. You're doing great for 1,000 plus on your second day. That's still incredible to me, Uncle Deuce. That's still incredible to me. Let me reboot. Every time I join this stream, goes to shit.
All right.
Schmeck.
Now,
keep trying.
Pose, say it now. Well, that settles it. We're going to Harrisburg tomorrow, and then we're going to start packing up and heading west. So y'all can start California dreaming.
I think they're up there talking smack. Uncle Dish is not causing any trouble. I was just mini trolling him, and trust him. Oh no, he's cool. Uncle Dish is cool.
All right, everybody. Love you all. And remember, we're rolling out at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning if you're going along to Harrisburg. So that's my home. So we're gonna go give them help. Oh.
Did I just hear him right? He said we're going to roll out to Harrisburg at 6 a.m.
Were you locked up? Is that why you're late? Were you locked up?
I just heard him say that at 6 a.m. we're rolling out to go to Harrisburg, PA. Can anybody confirm? Yes, Kay Luciano, that's what he said, right?
I was talking about that some night today when we were discussing these issues, and I came in at the end.
Is that Dr. Lock him up? No more Charlotte, I guess. Not for now. Quit lying, Avery. I love trouble. You know what? They moving the convoy to California. No, it was. I think more of that was a jest than anything. Hello, Kelly. Hi, good to see you this evening. Yes, 6 a.m. Yeah, I think okay. We got a Charlotte. Charlotte says she's coming back. She told me directly she's coming back. Mastriano is having a rally. Is that why we're going to Harrisburg? Doug Mastriano is going to have a rally tomorrow. Well, that's cool. I'm definitely going to that. I'll check my maps tonight, find out how long. I believe that Dr. Lock'em-Up's up on stage. I'll have to check my maps, see what time frames I can. Going there at 6 a.m. is not that big of a deal. It'll be the return trip, making sure that I'm home at a decent hour. As long as I'm back home by 9 p.m. I usually prefer 8. I don't know what time I'm going in on. I'll know tomorrow what time I need to be going in to the office. They might ask me to come into the office at noon or something, I don't know, to fill out paperwork or whatnot. So I'm going to have to play it by ear till tomorrow arrives, and I know exactly what time they want me there at the offices to do the paperwork. I'm supposed to get a letter first thing in the morning, an offer letter to make it legit. Yes, Frank, remember you? Yes. All right, I'm trying to go back in the 21 people. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Better not to be here looking for trouble. Frank, you're missing me. Broad Hope, the usual suspects. They want to go to a rally tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Yes, thank you, Summer. Thank you for bringing that up. Every time I join this, just okay. All comments don't need a reply. Just talk, say what you feel. That's why we're here. Yes, Ray J, I understand. I think I already said. She discovered her. Okay. All right, so I think I'm caught up now. What else? So yes, Harrisburg, PA, and they are moving the convoy to California. Well, if they move the convoy to California, bye-bye convoy. 1.129 subscribers. I saw that a minute ago. Phone capability now. No, that's why I spoke to Jersey J. I don't know if you guys know Jersey J. He was the one that chatted me up on Fry TV. Jersey Jen, his wife, girlfriend, whatever. She told me that she just heard my name like crazy today. She said, I told her, I said, yeah, I'm Frankie Bobby, by the way. And she was like, "So you're Frankie Bobby, man? They've been blowing up everything with your name today." And I was like, "Well, I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you guys are wonderful." And Jersey J says, "Yeah, hold on because the ride is coming. It's not over yet. You just got started on Fry TV. Wait till everybody wakes up." And he said, "And the only reason why I promoted you because I went back to listen to some of the things you had to say, and you are a true man. You are a true individual. Everybody loves you as well as we do." And I was greatly appreciative of that. So Jersey J, if you happen to catch this video, thank you, Jersey Jen. Thank you. Uh, uh, Greatly appreciated. You guys are very liked around here. I knew who this streamer was, Jersey J, uh, visibly. So when I saw him sitting there having dinner with his live stream on, I went ahead and asked him. I said, "I'm sorry, but who are you guys?" And he said, "I'm Jersey J." I said, "Okay, so you're Jersey J. I know your face, but I didn't know your name." And then she said she was Jersey Jen. So yeah, job is most important. Yes, you got that right. Live streaming will happen in good time. Yes, Kay Luciano, you are exactly correct about that at this point in my life. Because right now I do need to have an income. Going 9 months without an income, it depleted the majority of what I have. And, it is what it is. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. And again, as I always say, God watches over me. It might not be in my time, but it's definitely in His. And He knows where I'm at. He knows how I sit. He knows my financial situation. He knows everything about me. And I feel like uh, that one interview, that one open door uh, with Him, that's all it's ever taken. Like I told you guys on Charlotte's live stream that day. Yes, Ibrahim, new job. Like I told all you guys that day on Charlotte's live stream, when I had told everybody that I had got the interview, I'd passed the interview, or I was hired on the spot from the interview. Uh, there's only one interview that I did not get my job on whenever I went in for an interview. I had the phone interview. He hired me. He told me all you got to do is come and fill out the paperwork. I walked through the doors. His eyes got about the size of golf balls, if not larger, baseballs even. When he saw me, I think it was the color of my skin that changed him because the way the company was running, that I was going to be a party to the warehouse. The brown skin were the laborers and the white skin were the ones in charge. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I don't care that it was racist. I don't care anything about that. It was his loss, not mine. Apparently, that job wasn't set for me to be there. Apparently, it was for me to learn and to grow. That racism was still alive. Mind you guys, this was back in 1985. Yeah, 1985. So, yeah. But, it is what it is. And, sometimes you got to call a spade whenever it is. And whether people like it or not, well, it's because you're either don't understand or have never had the experience yourself, and you think that my experience shouldn't be shared. And see, that's where it comes back to. Nobody has control over me except for God, and nobody can tell me what I can and cannot do. Reason I lost my job, but I'm still being protected by God because I got another job starting Tuesday, and they didn't care about not being vaxxed. They didn't care. They're gonna, and they're giving me pretty close to what I was expecting and/or wanted. And so, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Have you a new income now? Yes. Yes, Uncle Deuce. That will be my new income will be beginning on Tuesday, in 2 days, when I start my new job. But I was telling you guys, there was only one interview that I never passed, and that was that one. But every interview I've ever been on, whenever I get called in for an interview, every interview that I've ever been on, whether it be 12, 15, I don't think I've had more than 15 jobs in my lifetime at 56 years of age. But in all the 12 to 15 different job interviews that I went into, I got 99.9% of them. That very first one was the only one I did not get on a face-to-face interview. So I was very happy when he called me in and asked me to come in and talk to him because I knew right then and there I had the job. I don't know, confidence, yeah, definitely. braggadocious. Maybe some people will call it that, but I know who I am. So I don't call it bragging. I just call it being confident. That was one thing that I always said back in the day. Uh,
I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning.
not, holy cow.
Hey, if anybody wants a warm place to stay tonight, this man's got some rooms with swing bed that you can utilize.
Class tardiness exemption for all. Uh, I'm still trying to remember what that saying is. I'm going to move my truck because the meeting's pretty much over. Yeah, everybody's walking away. The streamers are walking away. YouTube is your new income. It's your new calling. You're great. Thank you, Uncle Deuce. Uncle Deuce. That is a awesome compliment and is greatly appreciated. And who knows, maybe one day I won't have to work and I can do the YouTube thing full time. Right now, if there was any way to generate $2,500 a month, that's basically what it's costing me to survive right now. If there was any way to generate $2,500 a month without having to go out and work for it, necessarily speaking, YouTube, if YouTube could give me, if I could make $2,500 a month off of YouTube, I wouldn't have to go back to work. I could stay YouTubing all day, every day, if that's what I wanted or however it came about. Excuse me. But as of right now, I am flat out broke. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not flat out. I've got probably only about 2,000 left in investments in the stock market, and I probably have, with the help of you guys and what I still had, I probably have $1,000 cash. So yeah, I'm strapped. Yeah, I'm strapped. You guys don't understand. I was starting to get concerned about worrying about the bills as they continue to come around the corner, and how was I going to continue to support myself and pay for those bills because what am I? I'm running over something because the bills are due again. You know they don't stop. Everybody knows that. Anybody that's an adult. What the heck am I running over? Dadgummit. I didn't see anything there when I pulled up. Well, it must have just been the road because it still did it again. Oh yeah, it's a little ditch in the road. My bad. But I'm good. I'm good. Mm. I don't know where I want to park tonight. Oh, shit. I don't know where I want to park tonight because I think I want a windbreak. Because man, that wind is ferocious, and it's still blowing like crazy. It just doesn't stop. And in order to get a windbreak, I'm going to have to be directly next to a semi, probably. And I don't want to crowd them because that's just not cool, especially if they have to move. And just so you guys know, it's snowing again. It's just flurries right now. I don't know how bad it could get. I haven't checked the weather here. Has anybody checked the weather for my location in Hagerstown? Probably not, because you guys aren't here, right? If y'all were here, y'all would know. But yeah, it's snowing pretty. Actually, it's coming down fairly. Okay, it mellowed out. All right, big guy, what are we doing? Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get back to a reasonable parking spot. I might try to find an area near a light. You know what? I actually have I actually have good signal back here, so maybe I want to stay back here because I'm all the way in the back 40. Maybe I want to stay back here, try to find some light in this area that I can hang out next to while I'm live streaming with you guys. Guys, so that you know, I am in reverse. I am moving at approximately 8 miles an hour, and my flags are still extended out past the back of my truck. That's how hard the wind's blowing. Just FYI. I don't know what the heck's here. Let's see. Where I'm at. run continuously. Let me see what I can do here. God bless the people. Amen. Okay. I think. Sorry about that. They're late. You guys hear me?